Okay, this is going to be a disassembly of the Edcfans utility multi-tool. I have had this apart. Make life a little bit easier. This is the tool they provide. 6mm. These three, and you could just twist. Of course, this wouldn't take it all the way apart, but that twist, and you can kind of see how it's put together now. This is actually one piece, one solid piece, which is nice, and then this is the separate piece. Simply kind of twists on and goes together. Of course, we have to take the actual lock off in order to actually fully disassemble it. And these other screws are T6s, which work great with the supplied tool that they bring you, but then there's the actual knob is a T8. Go ahead and try to take that off. It did come, which hopefully I've broken for this example, it did come with quite a bit of thread locker, which I had to break through the first time, which was not the easiest thing in the world. It is free spinning, but luckily there's a T8 on both sides, so you can undo it. And it did break through, but I'm still going to need to use the other T8 as backup in order to unscrew this all the way off. Even at this point, because the thread locker just keeps on holding. Even still. Which I can agree with the thread locker in this particular circumstance, because this is the button you're constantly touching. If you're pushing up on it, it's going to want to unthread, so, but not too bad. First, there's a male and a female end. Now, this is kind of the important part. First, this is just solid blank piece of metal. Okay. And then you can see there's a little spring. It's just a single wire with a coil in it. It's got a nice little inset hole for this spring. And then just as the button, which that's what the other side of that is, goes up, it just pushes it down. And that puts it in the way. Very simple design, works very, very well. Just peel focus, there we go. Pops it in place, keeps it good. Of course, if it's actually in anyway. So there you can see the entire spring. Just a thin piece of metal. The nice thing about that is if it ever did break, it'd be pretty easy to find a replacement for. It's just a really thin piece of wire. And that would be the full disassembly of the Edcfans utility knife multi-tool.